Welcome, guys, to episode 18. 17 or 18?
18?
18 of Ignite Podcast. I am your co-host, Juan, and I am joined with
Jared,
the host. Forgot to say that
Jared.
part, but Jared. Jared.
All right. Yes, what's up, Igniters? Welcome to this place, this podcast, this space.
Excuse me.
Where faith meets fire.
I am feeling a little, my throat's
Fire.
scrapey.
You're feeling fire in your throat?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say fire. Dude. That sounds like I have something. I don't like that.
What? What would you...
No. My throat feels sore. No, mine doesn't do that.
Yours is not that cool.
Yeah. But yeah, hope you guys are having an amazing start to your week. I know me and Jared are. It's Monday. My throat. I'm so sorry.
It's very Monday today.
I think I'm getting sick.
It's okay.
I think I'm
Yeah.
all right, as long as I'm here today.
Maybe it's allergies, because everyone's getting allergies these days.
I don't think it's allergy. It's my throat.
You can feel allergies in your throat.
Oh yeah, that's true. I feel like mokus.
Mokus.
I wanted to try to sound French there.
Oh. Yeah, you felt.
There wasn't close.
It was like, it sounded like you were attempting French.
You know, it might be my allergies. Because I could not put on my contacts today. It was like burning my eyes.
Oh, that's allergy.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm wearing glasses today, because could not wear contacts. But,
Imagine people, I bet there's someone that was like, you wear glasses?
Yeah, I wear contacts.
I mean,
Everyone
yeah.
at church knows I wear glasses.
I would say everyone. I would say like maybe like 96% of people.
I wear glasses at church.
I know, but people probably don't notice.
People don't notice me. I'm like more of like behind the scenes. They try to like be hidden.
Or they just don't notice.
Okay. I want it to be.
You're like the middle child
No.
at church.
Don't ever compare me like the middle child. I'm sorry to all you middle childs. I'm the youngest one.
And I'm the oldest one.
Yeah.
So we have no say in it.
Yeah, there's no middle.
We have no say in it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, if you're a middle child, come and defend yourself.
Yeah.
We want you to sit right here and give us 3 reasons why.
You're better when you're not.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of interesting. Talking about like child like your place of.
How about like 4th in line? Those still count like middle child.
No, the youngest. The 4th in line?
Like so let's say there's like 5 kids.
Oh, the 3rd one.
The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Actually, it depends on the age. I've noticed it depends how close. Like, let's say you have 5 kids, right? The oldest is like 10. The second one is like 8. And then the 3rd one is like 5. And the 4th one is 4 years old. And then the last one's like 1. Then there's a pretty like good gap, except with the 5 and 4. So both of them would technically be considered the middle child. That's what I've seen in families of like 5 or more.
So they just hate on both of them?
Yeah. Because they're close in age.
Respect.
But it could be the same if it was like the 2 and the 3rd one are pretty close in age. Then they're both bullied.
Well, me and my sister aren't close. She's 3 years ahead of me.
Well, it's only 3 of you, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true, too.
So she's definitely. Well, more like 2.5.
My parents are both the youngest out of their siblings.
My brother.
I was like, young brother.
My dad is of the youngest in his, like, part of the youngest. And then my mom is technically middle child.
No, we love the pastora. Love you, pastora. But anyway, guys, before we get into today's topic, I did the thing last week. I put loco. If you guys can see today's topic is, what are we naming this episode? Because I have no clue.
It's like anti-stress. No, we're going to talk about stress and why stress is a no-no, basically. What?
Let's be honest with them. We did not think about a topic ahead of time.
Yeah, we thought about it like today.
It's like 2 hours ago. 3 hours ago.
It was like 2, so like 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, technically. I did
Yeah.
my research though,
I didn't.
and I've talked about this many, many times with my youth.
I did not do my research, so I'm just gonna go
Talk about
try to go off of the dome. I'll try to think of something.
off the dome.
Yeah, off the dome. But before we get into it, guys, we want to play a little game. We have a little segment. Today's segment is called Categories.
Categorías.
Categories.
Categorías.
Basically, if you don't know the name or the game, said the name.
Categorías.
If you don't know the game, me and Jared are gonna we're gonna have. Should we do a wheel, or should we just tell Siri to give us a topic or ChatGPT?
ChatGPT.
Okay.
Yeah, I pick one.
Okay, we're gonna have ChatGPT pick a category, a topic, and in like, so let's say it picks foods. Me and Jared are gonna be naming foods, and whoever stops first,
Loses.
or like stalls or stutters or whatever, loses.
Yep.
We're gonna do like 3-4 rounds.
Yeah.
3
For
4
you
rounds.
guys.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, or while GPT
Oh yeah.
is deciding what category first, remember, for those of you who are watching here on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, click that notification bell, and don't miss out on our weekly, what's it called? Weekly episodic televised program. On our weekly podcast episode that we are dropping weekly, because I said weekly already, because it's weekly.
I think they know it's weekly. I think that's what they expect every Monday now.
Yeah, but I just have to say it so YouTube promotes
Yeah.
it more. So
Every weekly, every Monday at 1 p.m. at 1 p.m. at 1 p.m.
when it's weekly.
Weekly during the weekday.
Weekly.
The first category.
Is
This is gonna be terrible.
I'm scared.
Desserts.
All right.
Okay.
Who's first?
Go rock paper scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Winner chooses.
Okay. You
I choose to go first.
Oh, you see, like they're all leaving my brain right now.
All right.
I had a whole list.
When do we start?
Whenever
Alright.
you start.
Choco flan.
Cannoli.
What's that?
Cannoli.
What's that?
It's Italian dessert.
Ah, I've seen that. Never mind. Chocolate cake.
Ice cream.
Cookies.
Cheesecake.
Regular flan.
Carrot cake.
Arroz con leche.
Conchas.
Dessert. Tiramisu cake or tiramisu.
Donut.
Donut holes.
Cake pops.
Ew. Respectfully. No, actually,
I feel
disrespectfully.
like this is stalling.
I
feel like
No, I'm thinking. No, because what I'm saying, I'm thinking.
No, I feel like we're supposed to go back to back.
It's okay. No, but anyways, funnel cakes suck.
Funnel cakes.
They suck. I mean, not funnel cakes.
I was like, I never said.
Funnel cakes, but the ones
Cake
you said
pop.
suck. Yeah, those suck.
I'll just name you dessert.
But funnel cake.
I feel like, oh, you said it.
Yeah, funnel cake.
I'll take the L right here because
Come on.
I take the. We're supposed to go back and back.
3,
I'll take the L.
2, 1. You suck.
I'll take the L on this one.
And no, I wasn't stalling because what I'm saying, that's what I'm thinking about.
Okay. Cause this one, we can't pause.
Okay, but sorry, it's because like
No, you're good.
I thought a funnel cake. I mean, pop. Those. Yeah, those things.
Okay.
They're not that good. You come at me in the comments.
Another one.
They're not that good, or good at all.
Vehicles. Does it like car brands or?
Vehicles or car brands? Like,
You want to do car brands or vehicles or types of transportation?
no, just do car brand.
Okay.
You start.
Me? Okay. BMW,
Ford,
Mercedes,
Chevrolet.
Toyota,
Let's go, please. Nissan.
Hyundai.
Honda.
Uh-huh.
5, 4, 3,
Too long.
2, 1. Bro, did you not think of the other ones? You could have said Lambo, Ferrari.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Just se me fue todo. Dude, it's because when you're like in the moment, it just leaves your head. Am I really this bad?
Yeah. No, it's just the stress is getting you, mijo.
That's what we're gonna talk about. Stress.
I know.
We are
What a
not doing this.
perfect game.
Insects. We are not doing
What?
this. Insects.
Oh, insects.
Give me another one. Another tone.
Pepsi.
Okay, no. We said we could do
The Bible.
Bible books.
All right.
Okay, you start first.
Genesis.
Matthew.
Exodus. Couldn't be funny, bro.
Luke. I said Luke.
Oh, Numbers.
Mark.
Leviticus.
Acts.
Deuteronomy.
Romans.
1 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians.
Oh, I thought I got you. Deuteronomy.
1 Timothy.
2 Timothy.
Titus.
Judges.
Philemon.
Joshua.
Revelation.
Malachi.
1 John.
Daniel.
2 John.
Psalms.
3 John.
Proverbs.
John.
Peter. 1 Peter.
2 Peter.
Jude.
Ooh, Galatians.
Ephesians.
Oh. Did I say Mark?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Say Mark, I guess.
Mark.
Proverbs.
Psalms.
Songs of, I said that one already.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
5,
I
4,
don't know which ones we
3, 2,
said. I don't know which ones
1.
we said. I don't know which ones we said and which ones we did. Dude, I'm so bad at
This is 3 and 0.
I know.
Another one. Is this gonna be the last one? Nunca lo sabremos.
There's only a couple.
There's like 9.
Yeah.
8. 10, 8 and a half.
No. Let's do no, let's think of one. We'll do
Movies.
Do you want to do movies?
Yeah. You
Okay.
start.
Oh, we said Christian artists too. We'll do that last.
That one's hard, but yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
Movies, Rush Hour.
Rush Hour? I thought you said restaurant. Anyways. Cars 1.
Ratatouille.
Cinderella.
Mufasa.
The Lion King.
Aladdin.
The Passion of Christ.
Aladdin real life.
Aladdin real life. Live action.
Yeah.
Bug's Life.
Beauty and the Beast.
Toy Story 3.
Space Jam.
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 1.
Space Jam 2.
Oh, Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour 3.
Oh, Jackie Chan.
The Expendables.
The Fantastic Four.
Avengers.
Green Lantern.
The Dark Knight.
Deadpool.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool 2.
Logan.
Wolverine's.
Huh?
I said Wolverine. I meant X-Men.
Ah. Oh well.
Oh my. I was forgetting. It's done.
It's hard. I know. Let's do the Christian artist, cause bro, I do not know any like by
Dude, I
name.
feel like you should know a lot.
Not by name though. I listen to the music, but
Okay. Okay.
so artists, not bands, like singular persons.
No, it could be bands too.
Okay. Like
I
do.
feel like one like that artist counts as an artist.
What about like those who play like instruments in the band? Do they count?
Well, yeah, you know them.
Okay.
I don't know them like that.
I know like 2.
Okay. Okay, you go first then.
Marcos Wheat.
Cairo Worship.
Toby Mac.
Oasis Ministry.
Newsboys.
Lecrae.
Oh, okay. Nelson Marcos.
Holby.
Oh, Forrest Rain.
KB.
Caleb Gordon.
Barack.
Obama. My brain.
Take it. I'll take this.
My brain was like, instead of thinking an artist, was like English, Spanish, English, Spanish.
You don't know what to do anymore. I'll take that last one. I'll take it as a win. I won everything.
I don't know about that, but that one you take it.
I'll take it. Yeah, the
Everyone's-
books of the Bible, I just forgot. Like every Old Testament one just went out of my.
Nah, this one I saw everyone's face but not their name. I was like, who are you? Get out of the house.
I had one loaded after that already too.
I had this guy's name though. That's why
Who was it?
I don't remember. Remember his name? A ver, ¿dónde se llama? ¿Dónde se llama? ¿Cómo se llama?
Travi.
Oh.
Who else is there?
Grupo Judá. I could have said
That
that.
makes us like look so Mexican.
I got no problem with that.
I don't either.
Alex Jean.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's who I thought and skipped.
My neck, dude. It's like giving me pain.
I mean,
But who? I was gonna say Avril Moreno.
hey, really?
Yeah, I can never say her name. She's the love of my life.
Doesn't even know her name.
I said I can't say it right.
Say it right.
Avril. Avril. Okay, no sounds. Please, if you're watching this, Avril, I'm in love with you.
I love you.
I'm single. I will be a house dad for you. I'll cook. I'll clean while you travel. I'll do everything. If you have dogs, I will take care of your dogs. I will wash
Your dogs are my dogs, bro. That's you. That's you. Anyways, we'll be right back after these short messages.
I thought you were gonna say season break.
We come back. It's like a beach in here.
So please don't get mad at me.
She said, "Please don't get mad at me."
Did it sound like that?
Yeah.
Anyways,
guys. You literally just said you don't want to talk, but I have a question.
Yeah.
Talking about stress, have you ever felt stress, or do you remember a specific occasion where you've dealt with stress? Juan, Nito. I don't know why it's like I said that and I thought of the Nitos.
I was thinking Gansito.
I think of the Nitos.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, debate. Put in the comments. You better put this. We need to know if you're watching.
Frozen
Gansito or Nitos? I'm gonna say Gansitos. Not
Gansitos, especially when they're cold.
like Nitos.
Frozen Nitos when they're frozen, they're really good too. But
And they have sparkles. But Nitos are like up here. But Gansitos are like in a different level.
tried Gansito like cake or not cake,
Cake.
ice cream.
Yes. Have you tried shake, bro? Like ice cream, like Gansito ice cream
We're gonna
shake?
make that one day. We're gonna make a shake.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna figure out how to make a Gansito shake.
Yes.
I'm making one this week.
You're making one this week?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What was your question though?
my actual question is, have you ever felt stress or anxiety? Like a specific moment that you're like, oh, I still think about this moment. No llores, mijo.
For some reason, when I did that, I felt like Superman.
You're my Superman.
Oh, you're Kent Clark.
No, Superman.
That's him.
Nah. No, they look so different. One of them wears glasses. Superman doesn't.
True.
Duh.
There was a time you said stress or anxiety.
Both.
There's a time at my old job. This is the only time I've ever had a panic attack. Like I got so much anxiety. I had a panic attack. I hated it. This is like I said. This is the only time I ever got one. I was at work and we worked with chemicals. It was at a warehouse. I worked with chemicals and I was making the chemicals and we had like this huge tub. We put it on a scale in the middle and then all around are just jugs of all the chemical that we mix in there. And there's like a little exit where the chemical goes out through a hose. But you have to connect the hose, and then there's also a cap so that when we're mixing the chemical, we're supposed to have the cap on there. And I was doing it, and I didn't realize that there was no cap on that end, and it was open. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize until I had finished making the chemical. I went to go look at it. It's completely empty. I looked down on the ground, and it was like, let's say like. Weighed like 70 kgs, so let's say 140, 160 pounds around there.
Yeah.
So I looked down on the ground and it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. I started freaking out. Cause one, there's a boss there that like no one liked, and any little thing like he would just come at you for anything, and I was like, oh my god, this is it. He's gonna come at me for this. And I got so much anxiety, but I was also just like trying to clean it. And it's like blue chemical, so it was hard to get off the floor, and I hated it. Hey,
What happened after?
oh no, he came in and he saw it.
And then,
He was like, "What happened?" He got mad, and I was like, "You know what? It's not my fault." That's legit what I said.
Whoa.
I was like, "It's not my fault." I was like, "Whoever put it here did not put the cap." And he's like, "Why? You're supposed to check to make sure the cap's on there first." And I was like, "Stuff happens." I was like, "It happens." I was like,
whoa.
"My bad."
Man, I wish I was there. I would be eating popcorn.
But then afterwards,
I'll time travel.
it was time for break. I went out and I was started freaking out.
No, panic attacks are crazy.
Oh,
I've only had one ever, and hopefully that's like the only
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
It wasn't even like a full one. It was like rising to it, but I was driving, so I was like, I can't. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't get one. So I like,
I wish it was that easy to stop them.
I mean, it's possible, but it's not a good feeling at
yeah.
all. Not a good feeling at all.
Boy, Joe won't have it though.
Hey, I won't get into too much details, but I was going through a lot of. It wasn't even me. It was involving a lot of people, a lot of people, close people to me. I was trying to say this like without any information. It's kind of like, but anyway, and it was like, what year is it? I forget what year it is. It was. I don't know. It was like it was like 2023.
Oh,
It was like Christmas time too. I was thinking it was like it was like Christmas week. Maybe even Christmas Day actually. But what the heck is this? Oh. I was like, who's texting? It was a school project thingy. And it was just a lot. It was just like a big like collision of ideas, but not between one person and another. Like just between like many people, close people. We all just went like. I mean, I've been through that many times, but this one was like very personal, so it was just like. It was crazy, and I just remember it was just too much, left and right, people here, here, listening over there, listening over here, this and that, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna like freak out. And then I went on a drive. My sister was with me. I forgot where we were gonna go. It was like late at night. I don't even know what time it was, and I was just like, because my mind was going like on fire, 1,000 miles an hour. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I just started like kind of like while driving or before driving, like pulling out of my driveway. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to get a panic attack right now. And like, you know, your feeling, I was like, I'm about to drive too. I was like, I can't have anything happen right now. And I was just like, just I think I had the panic attack like through the breathing and like crying, I think. And then kind of lessened, but it was one of the most stressful, most anxious, most depressing, most terrifying, scariest
feelings.
Week of my whole entire life.
But no, especially like if you've ever been like had a panic attack, it's terrible.
I know, and I've been around people who've had panic attacks too. I don't know if you have.
I have.
You know, and I've learned how to deal with it with other people. If someone else has it, you know, you kind of, and if you guys don't know. If someone's having a panic attack around you, just literally get them, separate them from people. You do not want to make a crowd around them. Please avoid any crowd around them. You don't want to... Like, avoid...
The worst thing.
So, especially if it's someone you really trust, like, I don't know, maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend or, like, your brother, like, best friend or something like that. Maybe you be the one to go with them.
If I see anybody, like, if I had a girlfriend, if I see anybody just looking at her while she's having a panic attack, just know I'm about to spear you.
You spear her?
Stop! No.
That's crazy.
No, I would
but
never spear
anyways,
her.
get them away from a crowd and just like tell them, hey, breathe. It's okay. Remember that you're strong. Focus on your breathing. Look everywhere around you. Everything's okay. Like everything is like, sometimes it depends on the person too, but one of the things you can't say is like, hey, it's in your head. Like look around you. Where I'm okay, you're okay, everyone's okay. You know, focus on your breathing. You can even incorporate like counting, be like, hey, let's count together, like 1, 2, and stuff like that. You know, I've had to do this, and it's like you feel like Superman. Like I don't know if you've ever babysit like a baby who's moving too much, and like let's say they're like here at the table, and all of a sudden they like dive off, and like boom, like something like that, and like after that, as a guy, you feel like Superman. You feel like you're unstoppable, like you're Spider-Man and Superman and Iron Man and Hulk.
Have I done that?
I have many times. Whenever I had to take care of some random baby, and the babies just want to like turn into WWE wrestlers jumping off of ladders.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've seen many lives, many very very young lives.
Yeah, no, but I like how we there's this baby that me and Jared know. We're basically his uncles. If you're watching this, you know the baby. You know which baby you're talking about.
You know who you are. You baby.
We say that
you big baby.
We love kids. But this baby we're acting really cute with him right now.
Yeah, he's one.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like that for the next
2 years.
2-3 years. But once he gets a conscience.
Yeah, and once he's like grows thicker skin, and he's like
it's over.
He takes bullying. Yeah,
no, it's over for him.
It's over.
It's over
like,
for him.
Like right now, we're all like, "Oh, Papa." Then
remember you're crying over there.
You were crying on your birthday, loser.
We were laughing because what was he doing the other day during practice? He was crying, but also like eating and trying to poop at the same time.
All at the same time. And like in that moment, we're like, it's okay. But like in 7 years, we'll be like,
dude, you're such a loser.
I know, but with love. You know that love bullying that guys do. Yeah,
we love him.
I can't wait to see him grow. I mean, he's already grown a whole year. It's a long time.
I can't wait either, but then we're gonna feel so old.
I know, and then we're gonna remember when he was a kid. I mean, a baby.
Older than you. I'm 21 though. It's alright.
That's crazy because he's 1. I'm 19. When he turns 10, I'm gonna be 29.
I'll be 31.
Wow. See, that's stressful.
I'm actually gonna be 34. No! I don't like that.
Hopefully, maybe you have your own kid by then, or kids.
Oh, who knows?
Who knows?
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like it.
34.
That stresses me out.
But yeah, stress. Listen, guys, stress is normal. Stress is normal. Hashtag it. Hash brown it. Stress is normal. He's gone through stress. I've gone through stress. People in the Bible have gone through stress. You know who else? Even Jesus. Oh. And I think we've touched on it before, where the Bible says that his stress was like so much.
Can you imagine?
He was bleeding. Jesus? He was sweating blood.
That's what. Can you imagine being Jesus? You know how much he had to. Like,
yeah, especially the hours before he had to go on the cross. Actually, everything before the cross, even the like getting like whipped, the thorns in your head, your flesh is like flopping around. You're walking, you get on the cross, they nail you, and then not only that, that's physical, but then there's carrying the sin of the world.
Emotional.
Like a lot of emotional, spiritually, carrying the sin of the world.
It's a heavy burden to take. Not a burden, but like it's heavy.
I mean, it was very heavy. He was like, God, if possible, like, can this be taken from me? But then, Jesus was always humble. And he said, but if it's your will, I'll do it. He just said, if possible, if there's a chance for me not to go through this, cool. But if your will is for me to go through this, I'll do it.
We were talking about another character a little bit ago. We were talking about him because we had a little like fun. Dude, my throat. We were having a little fun youth service last week. Mm-hmm. It was a very game fun. Night. Yeah,
game night.
If you did not go, please try to go to the next one. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, soon.
Yeah, and
hopefully, a little spoiler, like maybe outdoorsy. Shh.
Where?
Outdoors. Yeah, we do like in the park or something.
Oh yeah, outdoors. We'll cut that. But yeah, we were doing that, and we did this one game where it's act out. That's what we named it. But it was basically we separated two teams. Mm-hmm. This team had a story in the Bible. They had to act out the story, and me, Jared, and Dina and David were like our youth leaders. We were the judges, and so one team had the prodigal son, the other one had the Elijah and the prophets of Baal.
Uh-huh.
But that's what we were just thinking about that. And we were like, oh, let's use Elijah for today.
I know. Worked out perfectly, that story.
Yeah. Well, I'll let Jared explain because I can't talk.
All right. From what I remember from Bible school. I didn't even... Bro, you said... From what I remember... from what I remember in Bible school.
Elijah was there and he went from here to there and told them this.
Am I going to explain the story of the drama, or should I explain Elijah as a whole?
Can I show you a video? Like, it's of a guy that explains the Bible. He explains David and Goliath, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it at the same time so you guys can watch it and react with
me.
Yeah.
And then I'll explain who Elijah was. I'll explain the whole story because he has many stories, but I'll explain him.
This was hilarious. I love this one. I sent it to Juan. All right.
What happens if you pull the fire alarm? And G-Bo.
I know David, but I don't know G-Bo. I ain't never heard of G-Bo like that.
Nah, you probably don't know him as G-Bo. David and Goliath.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know him. All right, walk us through that.
So, you know, one day, down south of Israel, boy, they get a call from the Philistine.
Right.
Talking about they want to hit.
Right.
Boy, stop, them folk ready. So they go straight to the city, but before they leave, they tell David, stay back.
Right.
So they ain't really want him in that smoke, so they go straight to the city. As soon as they get there, DSB on this side,
yeah.
Philistines on this side.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So boom, out of nowhere, David brother started taking his chain off, like kind of shaking.
Right.
He looked down, he talking about G-Bo.
Yeah.
The gang looking at him like, boy, what you talking about? He looked back, G-Bo.
Yeah.
But next thing you know, a 9-foot giant come out stepping.
Right.
Everybody shaking.
Yeah.
So he just started talking crazy about them and God.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Start going stupid on them folk.
Right.
For the next 40 days.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? On the 40th day, he yelling at them folk, boys, I got on my 40.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I ain't even gonna cap, man. DSB and King Saul, like, I don't want that smoke.
Right.
In them 40 days. So, that's a long time. So, David brother, not his brother, David dad.
Yeah.
He at the house. He like, Dave, you go down there and sneak a video for me and send it back to me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So he go down there. As soon as he get down there, he hear G-Bo talking crazy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Talking all type of smack to them folks.
Right.
So David look back at King Saul talking about, boy, stop this up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
The way he explained it.
That's why you gotta just explain it like that.
Alright, I'll do my best, basic explanation. I won't go hood, but I'll go extremely like I'm teaching like 7-year-olds in a way.
You gotta go. What's that Bible? The
Kids, then right the
Gen Z Bible, isn't there?
Oh yeah, Gen Z Bible. All right, basically. So there's this fool. He was a prophet. Like homie was prophet, like sent by God, And then this guy, homie, he was holy among people who weren't holy. Like he was here, everyone else levels below, and they were worshiping other gods, non-existent gods, like just not God, not the God. He was with the God. Like
Elijah basically came in and said, "You tripping?"
Yeah, they're like, he was like, all right. He's like, you losers. And basically, he had to preach to the people of Israel over and over. Homie, like, kept yapping the same thing. Like, you guys are wrong. F in the chat every single time. But they would not listen. And Elijah, like, grew sick of it. Sometimes he would just whine to God, be like, God, like, I can't, like, no cap, like, take me out of here. Like, no cap, like, take me, like, please. And God said, homie, no, you have to keep going. You have to keep preaching to them. And Elijah was like, all right, I got you. And then he kept going. He kept preaching until eventually homie crossed like a river, and then horses came, and then the horses took him to heaven. In the end. That's the story of Elijah.
The story of Elijah.
Very basic form.
But
I did not like how I explained that.
basically, he killed a lot of the people from Bao.
All right, yeah. So that specific story.
Yeah. So yeah, there's.
Well, that's a different story. We'll leave that one for another time because we're talking about stress.
No. That's why. After that, he had a lot going on during his time.
He never.
That's why.
Elijah never had rest.
But he was stressed out. Why? And had so much. He had so much stress and was scared for his life because Jezebel.
Well, Jezebel was
wanted
crazy.
To kill her. Yeah.
This girl wanted to be, I don't know,
but
queen. I don't know. Well, she was a queen, but
I was using that example because like she wanted to kill him. She started going after him, so he started running away.
Yeah.
But he was tired. That's one of those things is that he got super tired. He was stressed out. He was burnt out.
Basically.
A lot of the times we get burnt out.
Yeah.
When we're doing so much things for God, we get burnt out, and we're like, God, why?
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Like the one, it's because stress comes from many things.
Okay.
Like you get stressed because of many different things. One of the reasons some people get stressed, and Elijah got stressed because he was just, as we said, like he was just tired of like tired in the sense of like I want to give up. Of like I keep warning and warning.
No one listens.
No one listens. And it wasn't only him. Elijah, it happened to Elisha, it happened to Jeremiah, even Isaiah, even Ezekiel, the minor prophets, where they were tired because the people would just not listen. Like, you know that frustration when you're trying to warn someone something, but like not just like a couple times, like week after week, month after month.
Mentally, you're tired.
Year after year, you're physically and emotionally and mentally and spiritually like tired because you're done dealing with their stuff, you know?
One thing I like about this verse, it's on 1 Kings, I don't know if it's 9 or 8, but it's basically when God is speaking to Elijah and he's telling him, well, I want you guys to know this. There's a lot of the times where we feel like we're the only ones doing something and we get burnt out. But there's this thing that God told Elijah was that there are 7,000 other people that aren't bowing down to Baal, and they feel the exact same way. Mm-hmm. That's why sometimes we got to realize that we're not alone. Even going through all this stress, we might feel like, oh my God, it's only happening to me. No, everyone's going through this.
Yeah.
Every single person goes through this stress.
Exactly.
Or anxiety.
Everyone goes through some sort of stress, and that stress starts in many ways. But what do we do when we're dealing with stress or before stress? You have to go to God. And here's the thing that happens, and we have evidence with the people who have felt stress in the Bible, even including Jesus, where you might get, when you go to God, when dealing with stress, you might get an answer you do not want to hear, which is, I'm with you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Like, you know how frustrating maybe that would feel if someone else would tell you that? Like, let's say you're like, oh, Jared, I'm so stressed. I don't know what to do. Like, I've been trying to.
It's all right. You'll get through it.
Yeah, that's literally what God says. God says, all right, keep going. Keep doing it. You know how, like, as in a human level, like, if I were to tell that to Juan.
Selfish level.
Like,
human selfish level.
Like, I feel like if Juan were to come to me, let's play with our imagination. All right, so come with me. Come to me, I mean.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, how are you?
All right.
What's going on?
My girlfriend left me. My dog died yesterday. I feel like my work is about to fire me because they don't like me because I'm big. And yesterday I was walking into Walmart. Some lady looked me up and down. She said, "Really? You're wearing that?" That broke my heart. Broke my self-esteem. It was up here. Brought it down here. She shot my ego. Like you told me before to shoot your ego, Juan, because next time that happens, you're going to get hurt. And I got hurt. I'm going through so much right now, Jared.
I hear you. I feel you, fool. But you have to keep going.
Really? That's all you gotta say?
Listen, I empathize with you, and I think it happened for a reason. We are all human. But if you want to keep going, if you want to bring your self-esteem up, you can't quit. You can't stop. You can't stay where you're at. You have to move forward in humbleness. You have to move forward trusting in God and not yourself. If you never want if you never want someone to shoot your ego down, you have to shoot it first. And then God will exalt you.
And scene.
And scene.
None of that is true, by the way. None of that is true.
Also, quick disclaimer: my responses change with everyone. So if you come to me with a similar story, my response
he doesn't
might
really
be
like you, and you're just kidding.
my response might be differently because again, this was just a scenario emphasizing highly on like people who are just like, ah. But
Well, are you still looking at me? None of that is true, by the way.
it was all made up.
Yeah,
His
I
part.
completely just tried.
But honestly, if someone's like, oh man, I keep telling my brother to change his ways, and
Oh yeah,
I keep changing. I'll be like,
especially parents, dude.
yeah, I'll be like, all right, you know what? Stop bothering him with that, but do not stop for a second
Courage.
to pray. No, to at least pray. Like that's what you can do because you're already doing the inviting. You know, and there's a point where like you can't do more, but you should never do less, which is praying. And here's the thing.
Honestly, just looking for a conversation with God.
And I'm already getting mad. I'm turning
Even
into Hulk.
oh!
I'm turning into Hulk. I feel like my shirt's like ripping.
You're green right now too.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense because
The vibes.
here's the thing with a lot of Christians, you know, and I'm not perfect. I'm at fault at this as well, but like what's something you expect Christians to do, like something basic?
Pray.
Okay.
Pray.
So when we tell people to pray, they get mad. They feel frustration out of prayer because they are not hearing a response back, which then causes them more stress. Because people start feeling stressed when they don't hear a response from God. And they're like, oh my goodness, like now I'm more stressed because you're not talking to me. How do you think that makes God feel? Because you got to remember, God is always working. Whether he responds to you like that or it takes a while for us to respond back, he's on it. Because God is always on it. His plan is perfect. But how do you think it makes him feel when we start like pressuring God like this? Like we're doing, God, like do something.
I gave this example to hermanos, and I gave it to youth too. I was like, imagine this: you're in a relationship, and your partner only takes you out because he feels like, oh, I have to. Like if I don't, she's gonna get mad. He's gonna get mad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you wouldn't like that, right? No, you want him to take you out because he loves you.
Of course.
You want him to take you out to dinner because he loves you. To take you out for her to take you out because she loves you. That's exactly what God wants from you. He wants you to read the Bible because you love him. He wants you to pray because you love him. He wants you to go to church because you love him. He doesn't want to be having to tell you constantly, do this.
And he wants you to stay there because you love him.
Yeah.
Not because, it's tradition or because I just want a response. Like, no, you're still there. You're still having a relationship with God. You're still looking more and more for it. Or you're looking for him more and more out of love. Like, because you love him, you're still there. Because you love him, you're like, God, I'm going through a lot, but I'll still be chasing you. I'll still love you. I choose to continue to trust in you. I choose to continue to talk to you. I choose to continue to go to you when I need you. And even when life is going good, I still choose to go to you. That's what God wants. God doesn't want you to, out of frustration, go just quit. You're like, Lord, you're not answering my prayers. I'll just not pray about it anymore.
He wants you to go tell him you're stressed. He wants you to go tell him, hey, God, I'm stressed.
Yeah.
Please come, just give me a little sign that you're here. I just want to be in your presence. I just want to feel your presence.
Or help me. Like, what do I need to do to deal with stress? Because again, stress is normal. People don't understand it's normal, but stress is normal. Stress is a thing we all feel.
And don't think that God's gonna come in hot and heavy, just like you're gonna get slapped with something, or he's gonna just yell at you.
No, but just like he says,
he might just come gently.
just like he says in Joshua, like, just do not fear and be strong and courageous, for I am with you. That's what he says. He's like, I am like, hold on. Again, it's like when someone's having a panic attack. It's because the brain thinks something horrible is happening when everything's okay. Like they think like, oh my gosh, everything's going bad. That's how you tell them. Oh, that one shut off. That's how you tell them everything is okay. And we'll be right back. Ah! He's like, I teleported. Anyways, I want to share a quick. Hello?
Howdy.
My Bible's like. It's like, no, read this verse. I'm not even going to read a verse. I'm going to read many verses, technically.
Oh.
But this is in Psalms 55. And I just want to see if you guys can relate somewhat. Listen to my prayer, listen to my prayers, O God. Do not ignore my plea. Hear me and answer me. My thoughts trouble me and I am distraught. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen on me. Fear and trembling have beset me. Horror. Dang, I can't talk. Horror. I don't even. Am I saying it right?
Horror
has overwhelmed me. Lord, confuse the wicked, confuse their words, for I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they prowl about on its walls. What the heck? Day and night they prowl about on its walls. Malice and abuse are within it. And then it keeps going. As for me, I call to God, and the Lord saves me. He rescues me unharmed from the battle waged against me, even though many oppose me. Some people. sounds like I'm judging people. I'm like, some people. God, who is enthroned from of old, who does not change, he will hear them and humble them because they have no fear of God. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. But you, God, will bring down the wicked into the pit of decay. The bloodthirsty and deceitful will not live out half their days. But as for me, I trust in you.
That was beautiful.
God, that ending?
I hope he humbles you. You know who I'm talking to.
And for the rest of you guys, I feel like a lot of us, we can relate to like, oh, God, hear me, please, and I need you, and I'm going through this, and... Huh?
We all relate to that.
Yeah, I just said not really. But, I need you, my heart's in anguish, and I'm fear and trembling.
I think it's so beautiful how God actually, like, when you really, really seek God, He will be there. He's always there, but He will reassure you that He's there.
And you know what's crazy? It's King David who's writing this, if I'm not wrong. First, right, he's all like, I'm scared and blah, blah, blah. And then it's the same person who went through this fear and anguish and stress because of high worries says, you know what? Cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. So this is the same guy. Same guy who first is like, and then calls on the Lord. After he goes through that process, he's like, honestly, all you have to do is cast your cares on the Lord. And I love this last line. Right? Because it says, you, God, will bring down the wicked into the pit of decay. But as for me, I trust in you. It says, look, but as for me, comma, I trust in you. End of the verse.
I trust in you.
That's how, when I read this in a peaceful tone. Because that's how I imagine it being. Where we're like, oh my God.
No, for sure.
And then at the end, I trust in you, actually. You know what? Let me put everything aside. I trust in you. Let me move forward.
Well, that's what God just wants is for us just to pray for Him still. Just pray to Him.
Yeah.
Trust in Him.
I think,
pray to Him.
But that's so beautiful. I don't know if you read it like that. If that was a context of how it was written, where the beginning's right, like, oh, I'm scared and this, my enemies hate me and they want me to die, blah blah blah, and at the end it's like, actually, I trust in you, God.
I've had so many times in my life where like I've been so stressed.
You like slap yourself?
Oh, please, God.
It's like, snap out of it.
Oh, please, God, please. No, nothing happens. I'm just like, why me?
And
All
then
you gotta do is just keep praying.
And then what?
Trusting God.
But then what happens? Like,
Oh,
how do you
oh.
feel after all?
Oh, I'd laugh. I honestly laugh. That's a beautiful part. It's
That's
like,
how
you
it
just
happened.
laugh. You just laugh at like what you went through. You're just like, dude, I really like. I'm almost complaining about this.
Yeah.
And it was like this little problem, and you were crying. I was crying for no reason. Why was I crying for that?
I can 100% relate where I'm like, and then at the end I'm like, it's over.
Yeah, I look back at that when I first had my my first ever panic attack. I just laugh at that because like I remember how scared I was. It's a terrible feeling, but I laugh at it because I hated that job. Did not like it at all. So I don't even know why. I guess it's because it's how I was at the time. Like any job I had, I was just trying to be 100%. I still am. If you're watching this for my job, please don't think I'm not. So 100%. It's just like that's not what I wanted to do my whole life. Like that's not a good job to do for your whole life. So I'm like, dude, why were you whining about like if they would have let you go for that one little mistake?
And to end off, I just want to end off with a statement Jesus made, which is still true to this day. Excuse me. Jesus says in John 14:27, first of all, before I get to it, every time I read a verse from John in this room with you next to me, I think of you. And when it's in youth and Juan is there, I think of him when I read John. It's just you two.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I think everyone
Like what? Okay, I
ask
actually
people at church.
before we end with this verse, I want to ask you because I've been wanting to ask you and Juan, and anyone actually who has a biblical name. When a pastor's preaching and they say, "Vamos a Juan," what do you actually think? Like, does it like, or are you used to it, or like, what about when you were a kid and a pastor would be like, "Juan, Juan, Juan owns it."
I was like, oh my god,
and it's me.
like, it's me. But now I'm just like Monday. Like I'm just aware, but because like sometimes what your dad does when he preaches is like he sometimes does call you.
Oh yeah.
Like he'll look you in the eye and he'll say it. So that's why I'm like I'm not sure if he's doing that or if he's like asking for a verse. So, but no, it's
I
nothing.
get you.
It's nothing like. No, but I do get what you mean too. But like a youth, at least during Sunday service, I don't think like that. I honestly, it's just he's just reading another verse. Youth, like if you say John, I do look at him. I'm like.
All right, to end it off, Igniters. Take this from Jesus, where he says, "Peace, peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." And going back to Psalms 55, the ending of verse 23, you have to declare this and believe this in your heart. I trust in you. Even when at first we're like, like, why aren't you listening to me? Like, oh, I'm getting frustrated. You're making me more stressed, God. This is on you. I'm gonna go sin now.
Oh no.
But at the end, you're like, oh, I was just goofy. Like Juan was like laughing at himself.
Yeah.
You know what? I just trust in you.
Yeah. Yeah. God has everything under control.
God has everything under control.
God has everything under control. You're stressing out. Just put it all in God's hands.
Put it in God's
Just
hands.
Believe that He's always there, and He's not gonna abandon you.
And find solutions too. Like there's always something that you can do.
And no, something that I used to do when I was stressed or feeling anxious was I isolated myself so much, and it just made things worse for me. It's like, no one wants to, like, I'm the only one that goes through stuff like this. It just it puts things in your heads.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if you can find a youth group or just find a church community, because it helps so much.
Yeah.
Having other people that follow God and that are on the same, that love being in the presence of God, it's so beautiful.
Yes. And you know what? If you're from around here, you don't have a church.
Don't go to ours.
Oh, wow. You're fired. You're fired. Absolutely.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. We welcome you with open arms.
That's
I'm
crazy.
just kidding.
The way you just said it. So
I know that was the point. No, we welcome you with open arms. I'm gonna cut that.
no.
I'm
We're keeping that in.
We're not keeping that.
Because I want you guys to also know how genuine we are.
Okay, well that was
No.
me joking was genuine. Yeah,
Like how we joke around.
yeah.
Like, come on, you guys already heard us that we're gonna bully our future like nephew.
We talked about like that with Abraham too when he was there. We were like, oh, he's just gonna lock the door on us.
Yeah, it's how we joke.
Then what else did we say? We said
Doesn't matter. We shouldn't bring it back.
yeah.
But no, we welcome you guys.
Yeah, no, for real. We welcome you guys. We encourage you to go to our church. If you don't go to a church, come to our church Thursdays, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Welcome you with open arms.
Especially this Thursday. I know you guys are gonna hear this after this Thursday, but I guess I'm letting you know, Juan. This is gonna be I'm gonna be preaching about something very, very interesting that has been in my heart for a very long time.
Should I go?
You should.
Should I be there?
Yes.
I will be there.
Definitely should.
I always go every Thursday. I don't know why.
I know. You should be there though.
I make sure other people go Thursday. I'm like, were you going?
True. It's
That's
his
what I've
job.
been doing. Yeah.
I know. As you should. But Igniters.
I would never push you out of the church.
People are gonna be afraid. They're gonna dodge you, bro. They'll be like, "Oh, where's Jared?" And we heard he's the nice one. What is going on?
Oh my gosh, 360. I'm like, I'm gonna make it like a little edit, like I just hit trick shot on you.
Igniters, that's all we have. Again, if you're going through stress, we're literally here, which is what I was going at. Which is, if you guys ever need anything, we're here. Reach out to us at Ignite Pod. If you want to talk in person,
Jared's office is open 24/7. I know because I am his assistant, and I will let you know.
I love how that works, though. Yes, my office hours are Sundays from 12 to
1:30.
It's like 12 to 2.
12 to 2.
And then Thursdays is
It varies. It's usually just one client at a time. Sometimes.
what is it? You're my sister. You know my. You know my work hours.
It's a 50-50. After Sunday afternoon, it's a 50-50.
I want to say 50-50.
No, 50-50. There's some days where you're like, no, I can't this afternoon on Sunday.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
You would know better. I trust you fully.
He's
If you
like
say
over, what's the word? Overminding my knowledge.
That's what I'm here for.
Another day is Tuesday after Bible study. So they usually ends at 8. Right?
Yeah, it's around 8.
Yeah. But right after it ends,
8.
he is available for about an hour after that. An hour 30 minutes, depends how much
We're yapping about.
Yeah. And then Thursdays after church as well, 50-50.
Yeah.
Before service, yes. He will try.
Yeah.
He will try. It's always a 50-50. Yeah, Thursday's always 50-50. So yeah, those are his days. If you guys need anything, please reach me at Juan.deras.
Just give your email. Like, you're gonna imagine
That's why
you're gonna get a bunch of email being like, "Hey, I need to meet Jared. When is he available?"
That's why I stopped. I was like, I'm not trying to get. That was my work email too. Well, not my work, but like my professional one. Do you have like multiple emails?
I have 3 counting the podcast, which is a business one, I guess.
I have 3. That's 4 with the podcast one. We all have it. But I have my iCloud. That's for like.
That's how I found one.
That's for my.
I use it for only like important, like super duper important stuff.
That's my non-important stuff.
Like I mean, like just like I use it rarely.
No, yeah, that's my non-important. Like I do anything I sign up for.
No, I use my
iCloud.
personal one for that, so I just get all spams.
No, and then my J. I have one that's for like subscriptions, like Netflix or Disney Plus. It's one of those for that. Oh, that one that we used for church, where like I send it to my email sometimes, the pictures.
Oh,
That's what I send it to. And then excuse me. And then I have my work one where like I use for like if I'm ever gonna apply somewhere professional. So yeah, if you need to contact Jared, please contact me. First there's a line of command. Jared said this. First, you gotta go through Juan, not me, Juan, another Juan. If you get through Juan, I don't know if you really manage to get through Juan, you come to me. If you manage to get through me, oh, you think you're gonna get to Jared? No. there's another guy. This guy's double our size.
Well, how tall? He's like 6'7",
So
200 something pounds.
pure muscle.
It has like 2% body fat.
We're gonna try to have him like one day.
Yeah, we'll have him one day. He's a professional bodybuilder.
We'll give you guys a heads up. It will be a Spanish episode, so stay tuned.
And that won't be the only Spanish episode. Only here at Ignite headquarters. Only here at Ignite Podcast. Again, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify.
Bleep this out on your father. Another Spanish.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, man. It's not the only one.
Oh, I thought you said it is the only one.
No, I said that's not the only one.
Join. Subscribe.
Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Spotify again. And then, that's it. We'll see you guys next Monday.
I was like, is he going to say it again? Is he going to mess up?
I did.
No, but you didn't say the 250 on Instagram, dude. That's what I was waiting for. I was like,
Hey.
dude, my throat.